know a girl, she puts the color inside of my world. But she's just like a maze, where all of the walls all continually change. And I've done all I can to stand on the steps with my heart in my hand. Now I'm starting to see, maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too.
So Jake and Vanessa were delighted, of course, that you, their families and close friends, are here today to witness their marriage and the vows that they will soon make to each other. I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to the law, and before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I must remind you of the solemn and binding relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is a union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. And now I invite Vicky to present some words of welcome. Thank you.
Today we are united together to witness the love and commitment that Ness and Jake share for each other. Ness and Jake, we love you dearly and we sincerely wish you the very best of love and happiness in your future lives together. We hope that one day you are both blessed and are able to fill your loving home with our precious little grandchildren.
And Abby and Melissa have been invited to present a reading.
The Union from the Beginning to End by Robert Fulgham. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding.
The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher. For you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife.
And so, Jake and Vanessa, if you then have freely chosen each other in token of this and your love, please join hands. And so we come to the asking. Jake, do you promise to love, respect, comfort and support Vanessa, always to care for her with consideration and kindness?
I do.
And Vanessa, do you promise to love, respect, comfort and support Jake, always to care for him with consideration and kindness? I do. And so this promise will bind you together for life, and the vows that you've chosen will express your commitment to each other. Jake, please present your vows to Vanessa.
I, Jake Robert Sutherland, invite all persons present to witness that I take you as my wife. Vanessa, I want to be with you always, just as you are. I choose you above all others to share my life and marriage. You are my one true love, the one I trust, the one I will be opening my heart to. I love you for yourself, and I want to become all that you can be. I promise to honour and pledge for as long as I live.
And so now, Ernie, would you like please to move forward? Ernie is Jake's grandfather, and he has the honour of presenting the rings.
Vanessa, I give this ring as a token of my love and commitment.
And so, Vanessa, if you'd like to present your vows, please.
I, Vanessa McCary, invite all persons present here to witness that I take you as my husband. Jake, I want to be with you always, just as you are. I choose you above all others to share my life with you in marriage. You are my sunshine, my perfectness. You have the ability to make any place feel like home, and your kind, caring, open arms always make me feel safe. I love you for yourself, and I want you to become all that you can be. I promise to honour this pledge for as long as I live. Jake, I give you this ring as a token of my love and
Perhaps they deserve a round of applause. Melissa, would you like to return the bouquet? Thank you. And so this couple has declared before all of us that they will live together in marriage. Jake and Vanessa, together with these witnesses, I very happily pronounce you husband and wife. Now you can see them. I've taken my eyes off them. You can see them again complete the formalities of the day with signing the register just beyond here.
Oh, you see that skin? It's the same she's been standing in since the day she saw him walking away. Now she's left cleaning up the mess he made. So fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. Boys, you can break. You find out how much they can take. Boys will be strong, and boys soldier on. But boys would be gone without one from a woman's good heart. On behalf of every man, looking out for every girl, you are the God and the weight of her world. So fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters believe like you do. Girls become lovers who turn it.
Hello everybody, and welcome. On behalf of my wife and I, we thank you all for being here. You know, it's not often, you go to weddings and you go to functions And it's not often that you're not the guest, but in fact the host, and it warms our heart to just look around the room and know each and every one of you personally. We'd like to thank those who travelled a great distance to be here. Let's face it, that's everybody. We have a few interstate guests, so thank you very much for making the effort to come. It's not quite a destination wedding, but we appreciate that everyone has given up their Sunday, or if not, their whole weekend to be here. We'd like to take this opportunity also to acknowledge those that are no longer with us, and also those that can't be here today. Sometimes in life, things are thrown our way that are very hard to deal with, and sometimes decisions have to be made that are harder to face, but it's the memories that were created in the past that help carry us forward into the future. We have a few thank yous to do for those who have contributed to the day, either large or small. Firstly, thank you to Anne, Jeff, Jason and Tegan for creating such a unique and very personal venue. We are honoured to be the first couple celebrating our love in the Byrchendale barn, and we are excited to be that couple that they refer to when talking about the future. So thank you. To Fiona, she is probably at the back somewhere, our caterer. She has been quite amazing. She's more than just a caterer. She has lended her advice, support and assistance to myself and Vanessa, and has really contributed to making today what it will be. To the bar staff, thank you for serving us and keeping everybody hydrated, or dehydrated as it might turn out to be tomorrow. Thank you to the band. Zach, we can't wait for everyone to experience your awesome vibe, and as already has been the case, already happened. To all the videographers in the room, taking these little snippets, and it'll help create a little memory for us. To Kirk, thanks for our photographer, thanks for being so flexible and accommodating. To Carla, Bianca and Nicole, thank you very much for your help during the ceremony. To Amy, thank you for not only Vanessa's makeup this morning. Thank you to Tiff for the painstaking process of writing everybody's name on the place cards. They look very professional. Thank you very much. To Emma, Mitch, Hannah and Kelly, and also Abby, who lended your assistance yesterday in the setup of the venue. To Mel and Vicky, thank you very much for your assistance with Vanessa and the dress, every other thing, little thing that helped bring today together. And thank you to Mum for putting together all these curves. Oh, and by the way, everyone, before you leave today, come up and take one as a memento from today. So to all those that have made a contribution to the day, either large or small, we really appreciate it, and thank you from the bottom of our heart. To Mel and Mark, you were together before Vanessa and I met, so I've known you just as long as I've known Vanessa. You've been like a brother and sister over the years. You've lended your advice, offered your support wherever you can. So thank you very much. To Abby. Abby for bashing me up, all the verbal abuse. You've turned me into a strong person. All jokes aside, since we've both moved out of home, no, I feel that our relationship is it should. No, I think our relationship is growing stronger every day, and sometimes it's only a phone call to catch up on what's been going on in each other's lives, and to make my day. So, thank you. Vicky and Don, thank you for welcoming me into your home and caravan. And continuing to welcome me as your number one son-in-law. You've raised two beautiful daughters, and if there's one thing you've taught me throughout the years of spending a lot of time together, it's the value of family, and I'm honoured and promise to carry that forward with Vanessa. So, thank you. Have a good night. I think you've done an excellent job in raising us kids. You bent over backwards to do everything you could for us. You gave up a lot of things to give us a really good upbringing. If there was ever a decision that I've questioned myself on, I would just think, what would Mum and Dad do? And I haven't really ever gone wrong with your guidance. So, thank you. I'd like to make a special mention to my Nan and Pop. You are two of the most special people in my life. All of us kids spent a lot of time with you growing up. The memories that you helped me create, I will cherish for the rest of my life. And along with Mum and Dad, you've turned me into the person I am today. So thank you very much. Vanessa and I met when we were about 15 years old at our first part-time job. And it's weird how it took us 15 years to bump into each other, because my mum and Vanessa's dad worked together, and we lived within half a kilometre of each other. But anyway, we met at our first part-time job, and I wasn't consciously aware of it at the time, but I was drawn to Vanessa. I felt that we shared a lot of the same values. She's caring, she listens. She has a huge heart, as most of you already know. She'll give endless time and love to all of those she wants to give it to, which is everybody. So we became very good friends, and we had a similar taste in music. We would go and see bands in the city, and we didn't go to the same school or we weren't in the same level, but we spent a lot of time outside school, and we grew very fond of each other. It took us 3 years to make it official, but we were just friends that whole time. We've had a huge influence on each other's lives, and I'd like to think that, Vanessa is a huge quality time person, as I've already mentioned, and we've spent a lot of time trying to involve each other in what we each enjoy doing. Like I enjoy snorkeling, so I try to encourage her to come snorkeling with less than 20/20 vision. She got on the rollerblades and enjoyed that, so she could keep up when I went for a run. But there are a few projects that we would take on. I would encourage her to use my power tools and say, no, you do it, come on, have a go. You'll get there, you're doing it wrong, but keep going. So I'd like to have thought I've had an influence, and she has had an influence on me. There are some things that just isn't for her though, like a newfound love of mine was going to the snow, so I thought it'd be awesome if we could spend some quality time together and head up to the snow. So dragged her up there, got her on the skis, but after seeing her try and ski down the mountain on her face, it just, I knew it wasn't for her. Yeah. No, we've travelled many roads together, literally. It's funny when people heard their plans to maybe travel for 6 months or so, say things like, you've never lived together and now you want to spend 180 days in each other's pockets. That this is either going to make or break you. But that never really entered our thought process. It was just going to be us caring for, experiencing different things and enjoying each other's company. So we got back. The honeymoon was great, by the way. We got back and got back into routine, moved up to Romsey. And if you haven't been up to visit us, you're welcome to come and visit our little home.
Among the gum trees.
We've already planted a...
Plum tree.
I'm sure in summer there will be
Snake or two.
already plenty of...
Kangaroos.
I'll fire up the...
Barley out the back.
Still working on the...
Veranda out the front.
And if you do come, BYO...
Your own rocking chair.
I'd like now to pass on to my dad. Doing that sort of speeches in a reverse order here. So.
Well, I've noticed a few unfamiliar faces, so for those of you I haven't yet met or know me, my name is Carolyn Sullivan, Jake's mum, and Vanessa's mother-in-law. There's a few more of our family here. Yeah, over there, make some noise. Mine isn't a lengthy speech, just a few words that I'd like to relay to you. My husband Rob and I had Jake nearly 28 years ago. He grew up at 50 Hogan's Road, Hoppers Crossing, and little did he or we, for that matter, know his bride was also growing up 16 houses down the road. Like so. They attended the same kinder, but not at the same time. They attended different primary and different secondary schools. And as you know from Jake's speech, they met while starting their working life. Here we all are, their wedding day. I'm so proud of the man Jake has become, from that little quiet, cute bub, that I held him not that long ago in my arms, now Ness holding him in his arms. Today is very special for you both, and me, and many others. With the chapel ceremony over, and now your guests are relaxing, ready to enjoy the rest of the afternoon, I would like you all to join me in wishing our son and our daughter-in-law a long and loving life as husband and wife.
Ours won't be lengthy speeches. I'm sure you're all getting very thirsty after Jake's very good oratory. Very impressed. So we've all just got a few things to say, so I'll get on with mine to Jake and Vanessa. So on behalf of Carol and I and all our family, welcome to everyone and thank you for coming to witness and celebrate Jake and Vanessa's wedding. It's already been a good day so far. It was obviously recent to us all in recent years that one day we would be celebrating their wedding. So here we all are, and don't they make such a lovely couple together. Thank you, that's it. Just kidding. For a long time they wanted a different and special venue for their wedding day, and I think everyone will agree they found what they were looking for. It's very unique and very well done. So Jake and Vanessa have grown up together and known each other for many years, as Vanessa only just lived down the road, as been mentioned. It was hardly a long-distance relationship, but by living close by, it was convenient for them to get to know each other, especially as my wife Carolyn was also a work holiday of Dom's at All Green Nursery. This meant there were many family functions at Dom and Vicky's place, the few that we can remember, and we were there quite often. And I remember most of them, except those nights Dom got the shivers bottle out. That's a bit sketchy, what happens after that. But Jake and Vanessa have been planning this day for some time, and as part of building their relationship and testing their compatibility, as Jake mentioned, what a better way to do it than to spend 6 months overseas together. If you can travel together for a lengthy period of time and make frequent decisions about travel plans, money and all other sundry issues, live on boats, in other people's houses, tree houses, camp out, and still survive, you're obviously very compatible. And plus what a great experience it was for you both. So after the big overseas trip, it was time to settle down and look to the future. And the future looks bright for them both. They've already bought their first house in Ronti, which they've now moved into. They both have good jobs and careers and lots of family around. Maybe it might not be too long before we hear more about additions to the family. 6 months, 12 months, give it time. Yeah. So thank you to everyone for making the trip today. It just shows how much you all care and wanted to be here and be part of this very special occasion. So soon we'll have the band. This is it, or what's it? What's up? Check. Something like that. To entertain you with great music. So feel free to dance, sing along and have a good time. Everyone enjoy the rest of the day, and please, so we all remember this day, drink responsibly, stay off the shivers, and you'll have half a chance of remembering what goes on. So cheers to Jake and Vanessa, and may they have a very happy and long life together. So cheers, Jake and Vanessa. Cheers. Thank you, I'm done. So,
gotta make it look professional. Okay. Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Thomas. I'm Vanessa's dad. On behalf of Vicky and I would like to say a few words to Vanessa and Jay. Firstly, to my beautiful daughter, Ness, who looks absolutely beautiful today. Walking you down that aisle today was an honour for me, and today's been another proud moment for both your mum and I. Jay, I would like to welcome you into our family, even though you have been there for about 10 years or more. Today just makes it official. Ness and Jay, may your marriage mark the beginning of a wonderful life together, filling with lots of beautiful memories that you can both share for a lifetime to come. No matter what life is in store for you, I know you will be there for each other. Fills my heart with happiness. Ness and Jay, I know you have spent many long hours organising this day, and on behalf of everyone here, I would like to thank you both for making it a day we'll always remember. I would also like to thank everybody for travelling to be here today to share Vanessa and Jake's special day. I would also like to remember Ness's grandparents who are no longer with us or were unable to be here today. I know they would be proud of how beautiful their granddaughter looks today. Thank you for listening to me. Just a reminder that our spirits being served at our bar, so please make sure you drink it because I don't want to be cutting home. Oh, maybe. I would like to make a toast to Vanessa and Jake, so please raise your glasses. And this one's for you, Dad.
I've been walking through this
Thank you.
old world in the dark. All alone, right by my side. There you were, shining my ray of light. So I sing, lover, come back, lover, come back to me. Won't you ever come back, ever come back to me? How could I have been so foolish to let you leave? Lover, come back to me. I'll never be as good as I'd like to be.